Okay, so I'm back. So now I'm going to do some styling. I want to go ahead and show you what I'm going to use to style my hair. I'm going to use some Murray's. It's called Murray's, not Mari's, but Murray's. See? It's like this really thick grease. I've actually had, it smells good. It smells like coconuts, kind of. I've actually had this can for a while. It lasts me a long time because I only use it on my edges. And so I usually have to end up throwing it out because it's rancid, or giving it to like one of my little cousins to do their waves or something, because I don't go through enough of it fast enough. But it has a pretty good shelf life. Like this right here I had for a couple of years. Literally, and it's not even halfway done really. So I do pretty good with it. There's actually another styling product I like to use. It's the Garnier Fructis Pure Clean Paste in this stronghold. I use a little bit of this mixed with my Murray's, and I also use Garnier Fructis hairspray because I love the fact that it doesn't make my hair too hard. So I'm gonna start by taking my corn roll that has my real hair loose. I'm gonna go ahead and take that loose, and as you can see, like, my real hair is not very long at all. So I try, and it's not very thick either, so I try to take my comb, and I'm gonna go ahead and just part it. I try not to use too many products on it because since it's short, I want it to be able to blend, and usually if you use too much product on your hair, then your real hair will kind of like stick out instead of laying down like you want it to. It'll make your hair stiff, and that's not what I want to do. I don't want to make my hair stiff. I want it to still be able to flow with the weave. So if you could see from this side, the weave is down here, and my real hair ends like just below my ear from the top of my head, so it's not very long. So here's my flat iron that I like to use. I'm gonna start from over here, and I'm gonna take my hair, and I'm just gonna brush it out with my paddle brush a little bit. And I also have a very, very soft boar hair brush that I like to smooth my hair out with. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of my styling paste, a little bit, not, like a little bit on the end of my finger, just enough to just kind of like moisten my hair. And I'm just gonna go ahead and rub that all the way down to the ends, concentrating on the ends. I like to use it kind of like as like a protector. And I'm just gonna take my flat iron like so, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna guide it down the hair shaft without jerking my hair, because if it jerks, it's just gonna add that little crazy looking wave pattern to it. And then I'm just gonna brush it down, and it just blends so easily. Let's see how close I can get so you can see it. See, it blends very, very, very nicely. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the top. So like I said, I'm going to take my hair, and I'm going to brush it, and then I'm going to take a little bit of my Garnier styling paste, concentrating on my ends, and I'm going to smooth it. I'm going to brush it so that it gets all over my hair shaft. And then I'm going to take my trusty dusty flat iron, and I'm just going to go ahead and use my hands as a guide to help me pull it straight so that I don't do the you know. And then that way it's like nice and smooth. You can see how it's smooth. It's nice and blended. So now I'm going to go ahead, and if you see this side, see these little hairs that's sticking up, that's my hair. Now I'm going to show you how I deal with that later, but I just wanted to make sure that I got the roots all taken care of. And if you see like a little bit of my hair, a little bit of the track is still showing, so I'm just going to go ahead and take some from the other side and do the same exact thing with it. Okay. Actually, my hair is longer than I thought it was. I guess it grew the last time I had it in my weave. I thought my hair was way shorter than that, but it's actually longer than I like it to be. So I'm probably going to end up cutting it, but not now, because I want the top to grow out, because my goal is to be able to cut it into a perfect bob. So I put my Garnier on there. Let me smooth this out. I forgot to smooth it. This brush is like baby soft. Like I can use it on my face and it doesn't hurt. It's so soft. I love soft brushes because, like I stated before, my scalp is sensitive, my head's sensitive. So I try not to use like small tooth combs. I only use this wide tooth comb on my hair, even if my hair is straight, because the less stress that I have on my head, the less my head will hurt, because I'm very headache sensitive. Like even at nighttime, I can catch a quick headache off of someone's headlights on their car. And a lot of the times, not when I'm driving of course, but when I'm in the car with my friends or something, I'll end up having to put my sunglasses on even at night because of the people's brake lights and things. I'll get a headache off of it. So I'm very, very, very headache sensitive. So now I did all this. All that's pretty much straight. So now I got to get the front of here. And really what I should have done was I should have just parted all that back like that, but I didn't, but I'm doing it now. So I use a bobby pin, or I can just use one of my trusty dusty hair clips and put my hair back. So now I have all this is my hair. Okay, so I'm going to start at the bottom, and I'm just parting it with my fingers. It's just like a little rough, like a little rough. It doesn't have to be perfect in order for you to flat iron it, I don't believe. I'm going to take my brush and kind of like flat iron and brush at the same time. I really don't know why I do that. I've been doing it for years now, but it seems to help out. So, and another like weird kind of quirky thing that I do is I end up pressing my edges after I see my finished hair product, you know. So after I'm finished flat ironing my hair is when I usually press my edges out, which I'll also be doing in this video. Okay. So now I can take my hair clip and my bobby pin out, and I can take this hair and actually brush it back. Now this is why, okay, so when I did my cornrows for this hairstyle, I braided my hair straight back because I can't give myself a beehive. I haven't really met anyone who can give themselves a beehive. So I braided my hair straight back with the exception of my guide braids. And so after I braided my hair back, instead of just folding my hair up and sewing it to my head, I braided it to this side that has all the hair on it. And the reason I did that was because I like to wear my hair to the side like this, and I can't really get that smooth look if I have a big piece of knot back there. So that's why I did that. Let me brush out my little kinkies for you. And so that's why I did that. So now I can just take, not the hair clip of course, but like I can take one of my mini barrettes and I can just pull it to the side and have a side do, and it'll look nice. Now, you see all this hair that's in my face. Like I said, I'm headache sensitive, so I really can't have too much stuff in my face. So in order to combat that, what I'll do is I'll take my hair in sections. So I'll do this top last, and then I'll take this bottom section right here, and I'll take it, and I normally would spray it with hairspray, but like I said, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just gonna, after I finish this video, I'm just gonna clean my house. So I'm just gonna take a little bit, I took a little bit of my putty, and I'm just gonna take my hair and kind of do the Farrah Fawcett backwards from the top. And I'm just gonna turn my iron so that the top of the iron gets curled first, because I kind of curl my weave hair like you would your real hair, concentrating on the hair shaft and not the hair ends, because the ends are what gets damaged first. And I'll go ahead and I'll hold that for a few seconds, and then I'll just let it go. And the thing is, like, I don't pull the curling iron out, I just kind of like really lightly slide it. So now that I've finished that, I'm going to take it and section it again, and the next section of the front hair will get curled next. Okay, and I'll just keep doing this until all of my hair that I want curled is curled. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this like this, and I'm going to cock my head to the side, because I want to get my real hair in there too, which is right there. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and curl that like that. Okay. So if you note, if you look closely at my hair, this part up here really isn't curled. It's the sides that are curled. See, I have two little curls, and what I'm not gonna leave them like that in Shirley Temple curls. Like if I were going out, I would, but for this instance, I'm gonna show you. Like, I'm not trying to curl my hair. I'm just trying to curl the bang so it's out of my face. So now I'm gonna go. Oops, I took it the wrong way. Now I'm gonna go with this part here, and I'm gonna start to curl off like that. I'm gonna start this off. I'm gonna do this at the top of my head. And then once I feel that that's kind of curled into place, then I'll go ahead and slide my rollers out. So now I have a part at the top that's really curled, and now I have a part at the side that's almost kind of curled but not really. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my comb, and I'm just going to comb it out, which sounds like kind of dumb because I spent all that time trying to curl it, but it's a reason why, and I'll tell you why. Because then you won't have, you'll have like a too much of a definite curl, and it won't be like a flawless kind of side curl thing, which is what you're looking for, or which is what I'm looking for. So I have this side curled right here, and if I'm gonna wear my hair to the side, I'll usually go ahead and curl the other side too. But this is just meant to basically keep the hair out of my face without having to cut the weave any more than it's already cut. Okay, so I'm just using the way that my weave is already cut as a blueprint on how I want to wear my hair. So basically I just kind of put my hair in a style that I have to wear it in, but it's a style that's still versatile. Even though I'm gonna end up wearing it in that style all the time, it's still pretty versatile because I can wear it to the side. I can't obviously wear it back because I have no hair out on the side, but you know, I can put it curly or straight or however I want to do it. And that's basically how I do my hair. And I'll go ahead and I'll brush it and I'll smooth down my edges. I really don't like to use gel at all, so what I'll do is I'll take a little bit of my pomade, a little bit, because it will make your hair revert back, and I'll just go ahead and smooth down my edges. And then once I smooth them down, I'll go ahead and brush it out, and then I'll just put a scarf on my head to lay it down. And that's how I basically get the look that I want. And then that way it's not damaging to my natural hair, and then, you know, so my hair will grow and I'll retain my length, which I guess I've been doing a good job of it because my hair is way longer than I thought it was. Recently I just cut pretty much a big chunk of my hair off, and the top of it was about this short. So I mean, if you saw my video, it's pretty long now, so I guess I'm doing a good job with that. And that's basically my hair and how I like to wear it. So I hope you like it. I'm sorry the lighting is all messed up. I'm doing this from my dining room table, and I'll have more videos up in the future. Actually, either